Hello everyone and welcome back again to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how I made one of our snack. This is what we usually snack on with in Africa, and this is what we call puff puff. It is just done with your flour and you form it into a dough and cut it to your size. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the ingredients that I use to get to this point. So I'm going to measure my flour in my bowl, and I have 2 cups of flour that I'm going to use. So I'm going to use the baking yeast. That is what you need to get the consistency of the puff puff. That is instant yeast. I added 2 spoons of sugar because I don't want it to be too sweet. I added Himalayan salt, a spoon of it. And also, I'm going to add cinnamon to the flour. That is a spoon of cinnamon powder. So now I have to mix everything together, all the dry ingredients. Mix it in a way that they will all combine together. So after mixing, you don't need milk for this. It depends on you though, but I am going to use warm water to mix the flour into, I'm not going to call it dough, but you use warm water to work it till you get the consistency of the puff puff. So I've added the water. I'm going to go ahead to mix it. You have to add water according to the texture that you want it to be. I think I want it to be thick, not the running puff puff. Because if it's too runny, if it's too liquidy, it's not going to form like a dough for you. So I want mine to be thick. Like my kids, they like it thick because they want to bite into the dough. They say it's like a donut. So when you think it's too thick, feel free to add water. Like this thickness is the level that I want it to be. If you want it to be lighter, you add more water. But this is what I want, and that is how I'm going to allow it to be. You have to mix it very well. Then I'm going to wrap it with a plastic wrapper and put it away to sit for an hour, between 45 minutes to 1 hour. It depends on you, but I'm going to leave mine for 1 hour. You have to cover it up and keep it in a warm place. So this is after 1 hour. It has really fermented and it is ready to be fried. you see the level has increased, but you have to turn it around and it will go down again. So this will make you know that it is ready. It has really puffed. Mix it very well before you start frying it. So I'm going to add my vegetable oil. That is what I'm going to use to fry the puff puff. Before then, I like to season my oil with onion. I like to drop in some piece of onion into it so that it's just to season the oil, and I like that flavor that comes out from the onion. So I'm frying it on a low heat. Now I'm cutting in my puff puff. The oil is hot, not too hot. I don't mold it to be really round, to be real smooth, because my kids, they always tell me they want it to look homely. They don't want it to look like something we get from the store that has a smooth surface. So that is why I try to cut it in a way like the way they want it. You see the one that has something like a horn, they give it a name. So they don't want it to be smooth. So in order for me to make a little bit of shape on it, I try as much as possible not to drop everything inside the water. So when they are eating it, the little dots, those shapes that comes out, they give it name. You know, kids. So at times they hold the edge and they're like, okay, this looks like chicken thigh. They have a place to hold. So I try as much as possible not to make it to be smooth, because that is the way they like it. You know, you do things in preference to what your family like, because they are the ones that are going to eat it. So that is why my puff puff is not smooth. It is a preference to my kids. This is the way they want it. You can make your own smooth. You can cut it in a way that it comes out very smooth surface. So I try as much as possible to make this look like this. Okay guys, it depends on you. It depends on what you want. If you want it to be smooth, you put it in a way that the surface is going to be smooth. But the key is for you to fry it on a low heat so that everything will be cooked inside. At times, some of the puff puff are difficult to flip around. Just do your best. It's difficult to get all the side to be fried, so you have to keep moving it around and then allow heat to get to every part of it. So when it's cooked, you know, because it's going to change to a golden you know how you want it to be. The color is going to change. That is why you have to fry it on a low heat, because if the heat is very hot, it's possible that it's going to look like this, but inside you will be eating like raw dough inside. So when it's fried, you bring it out from the oil. Try as much as possible to drain out the excess oil. Line your bowl or wherever you're putting it with paper towel so that you can drain out the leftover oil. And this is the puff puff that I have ended up frying. This is it. So those shapes are things they like. At times they grab it by those rough edges, and they like it. So thank you guys for coming along. Please guys, I really do appreciate every one of you that comes to watch my video. Like, share, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much. Bye.